Yo, what's up, swag gang? You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Keon Lord, aka KL Swag. Back here with a video, man. Look, man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is TPS. I know I haven't posted in like 2 days, I think, of TPS. Or 3 or 4, I think. But yeah, man, I know you guys enjoy when I react to TPS, man. We're going to keep going on with it. And I will keep bringing those bangers, man, reacting to Urinating Tree, because I know y'all love Urinating Tree, too, when I react to it, especially hockey and all the other videos, man. But look, man, make sure you let me know down below in the comments, man, what you want me to react to. Just anything, bro. Just let me know down below in the comments, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. Click that button, that bell. Let's get into it. But before we even do that, this is the power rankings, man. The off season, man. TPS gonna be going over the teams, bro. Hopefully my Patriots be on top, man. Let's get into it.
I think it's about time for another round of power rankings.
Skip, it's just hard for me to believe that the Eagles have basically the power ranking. They're the 4th best team in the NFC.
Preseason is upon us. The games are meaningless and all, but any form of football is better than no football. That means it's a good time to dive into a new edition of the Power Rankings. Number 32, New York Giants. Last time's ranking, 29. The Giants should probably make a trade for Jimmy Garoppolo, no?
They went down -3.
Jones, even with the crafty Brian Dable now calling the shots. On the bright side, Kayvon Thibodeau has looked real good in camp. If he produces right away, that defense could take a major leap under new coordinator Don Martin.
Their defense actually nice.
31, Atlanta Falcons. Last time's ranking, 30. Marcus Mariota is in a tough spot, but by all accounts, the Falcons have come to love his leadership.
I don't think he's all that good anymore.
They're going to need that because this team would be lucky to win more than 4 games. Number 30, Chicago Bears. Last time's ranking, 27. Justin Fields looks all right, but that offensive line is still in shambles. We still have no clue how Fields will perform with limited pass protection. Not to mention the limited amount of weapons he has to work with.
Knock this whole helmet off.
Houston Texans. Last time's ranking, 31. The Davis Mills-Brandon Cooks
Texans
connection throughout the course
nice.
of an entire season is something for Texans fans to look forward to. And Nico Collins is expected to take a big step in year 2 as well. Mills will also be working behind a pretty solid offensive line, so don't be surprised if Mills and the Texans enjoy some improvement under new head coach Lovie Smith. Number 28, Jacksonville Jaguars. Last time's ranking, 32. It's only preseason, but Trayvon Walker looked like a beast against the Las Vegas Raiders.
He did.
That is just a preview of what's to come. Good days are ahead for Jags fans. But mostly, we're just excited to see how Trevor Lawrence performs under Super Bowl winning head coach Doug Peterson. The bottom line, this year won't be as bad as 2021 or 2020. That much is for sure. Number 27, New York Jets. Last time's ranking, -26. Zach Wilson is looking good so far, but it's Ahmad Sauce Gardner who you'll really want to keep your eye on. He's already receiving praise from teammate Corey Davis over his trash-talking game. Guys like that are always fun for the league. Number 26, Seattle Seahawks. Last time's ranking,
-2. Damn.
Geno Smith and Drew Lock have both looked lackluster in training camp. Not surprising, but not exactly encouraging either. Good thing the Seahawks have an underrated D and a deep set of offensive weapons headlined by DK Metcalf. Number 25, Carolina Panthers. Last time's ranking, 28. With all due respect to Matt Rule and company, there is no QB competition. Baker Mayfield is starting unless Rule wants to tank for 2023 and lose his job over it. Number 24, Detroit Lions. Last time's ranking, 25. Like Carolina, the Lions have a lot of young talent that should leave the fan base optimistic. The real wild card is the QB play. Will Jared Goff improve in year 2 as a Lion? If so, they're a playoff sleeper. If not, well, Detroit will be looking for a new starting QB at the 2023 draft. Number 23, Cleveland Browns. Last time's ranking, 19. We know that Deshaun Watson will miss significant playing time.
If Deshaun Watson was starting, it would have been crazy.
Jacoby Brissett is one of the game's better backup QBs, but the Browns really need him to step up if they're to avoid the AFC North basement. Number 22, Washington Commanders. Last time's ranking, 23. Carson Wentz has
they went up
left quite
+1.
a bit to be desired in training camp, but at least head coach Ron Rivera isn't too worried yet. Regardless of how Wentz plays, Washington has a little too much talent to be awful in 2022. Number 21, Pittsburgh Steelers. Last time's ranking, 20. In case you haven't heard, Mitch Trubisky hasn't been very good in training camp.
Got a good defense.
That's concerning, but there's still time for him to get it together. Pittsburgh is low on defense and at the offensive skill positions. If they can just get half-decent play from either Trubisky or Pickett, who is also struggling in camp, the Steelers will be a dark horse.
They're struggling?
Number 20, Minnesota Vikings. Last time's ranking, 22.
Damn. +2. They ranking went up +2. Damn.
The Vikings are in that tier of teams that could surprise by winning double-digit games, or they could be vying for the first overall pick. So the number 20 spot in our ranking seems pretty fair. We have no doubt that the offense will be explosive with Kevin O'Connell running the show, but will Kirk Cousins actually lead his team to wins against elite teams for once? Number 19, New England Patriots. Last time's ranking, 21. Mac Jones has earned rave reviews for his maturity, determination, and leadership. That bodes very well for a Patriots team that lost more than they gained in the offseason. Bill Belichick's decision to not name coordinators is rather interesting, but how many people know more about football than Belichick again? Yeah, that's what we thought.
Yeah.
Roll out the Patriots at your own risk, but would anyone honestly be shocked if they returned to the NFL's elite in 2022? Number 18, Arizona Cardinals.
I like it.
18. Kyler Murray has his shiny new deal,
we doing
so
real good
I guess that much is good news for Arizona. It also only ups the pressure for the number 1 pick of 2019 to lead the Red Wings to at least one playoff win in 2022. There's just too much talent for this Arizona team to go one and done again. When DeAndre Hopkins returns on offense, the sky will be the limit for this group. We'd love to have them higher, but too bad their division and schedule are just so tough. Number 17, Dallas Cowboys. Last time's ranking,
the Dallas went down?
The Cowboys should be thankful that they play in the NFC East, because all the talent they lost in the offseason may not be enough to dethrone them as the division champs. Not having Michael Gallup in the lineup for at least week 1 is cause for concern. And Trayvon Diggs' performance in training camp made headlines for all the wrong reasons. Are they legit contenders, or just
Trayvon Diggs has been getting cooked in practice.
Number 16, Las Vegas Raiders. Last time's ranking, 14. The Raiders are like the Cardinals. There's no telling how high the offense.
But like Jalen Ramsey say, hey, he play. I forgot what he said. He play out of phase or in phase or something like that. Hey, it is what it is, bro. He still got all them damn picks, but his covering skills is not that good. He's good, but he's not that good. I personally think my covering skills is way. Damn, something in my eye. I think my covering skills is way better than Trayvon Diggs, man. Like my covering skills is way better.
But the defense has holes, and they play in a brutally tough division with multiple title contenders. Josh McDaniels' second go as a head coach has to be better than his first, right?
But I hope
15, Indianapolis Colts. Last time's ranking, 17. Seems like everyone in Indy is singing praise for Matt Ryan. That certainly bodes well for a team that appeared to be just a competent quarterback away from making a run last season. The AFC is going to be a dogfight all year long, but the Colts play in a division with 2 bottom feeders, and they're loaded on both sides of the ball. You gotta like their chances of sneaking back into the postseason this year. Number 14, Tennessee Titans. Last time's ranking, 12. Treylon Burks has garnered praise for his strong showing in training camp. If he can make an impact early on, the Titans will remain the team to beat in the AFC South. The health of both Robert Woods and Caleb Farley are also worth monitoring. Number 13, Denver Broncos. Last time's ranking, 13. The Broncos unfortunately lost underrated wideout Tim Patrick for the season with an ACL tear.
He's like 6'5",
no doubt, but Russell Wilson still has plenty of weaponry at his disposal. So there's no need to reach for the panic button quite yet. Number 12, New Orleans Saints. Last time's ranking, 15. The Saints finally have a healthy Michael Thomas, and rookie wideout Chris Olave has turned a ton of heads with his smooth route running and breakaway speed. In other words, the ceiling is limitless for this New Orleans offense, provided Jameis Winston stays healthy and continues to avoid the turnovers. Consider Nola a big-time sleeper for the Super Bowl this year. Number 11, Miami Dolphins. Last time's ranking, 11. We're now just counting down the days till Tua Tagovailoa, Tyreek Hill, and Jalen Waddle share for meaningful games together. Everyone knows the sky-high potential of Mike McDaniel's offense, but we'll need to see it first in order to believe
That's true.
Number 10.
We gotta see it
Philadelphia
first.
Eagles. Last time's ranking 10.
We'll see them in week 1.
About the
beating
Eagles
their
non-stop
ass.
this offseason to the point where we're not sure what else to really say. I mean, you know that defense will be a championship-level group, especially if Jordan Davis comes as advertised. A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith could be the league's top receiving duo in 2022. But once again, it simply comes down to how Jalen Hurts performs. Plain and simple. Number 9. Los Angeles Chargers. Last time's ranking 9. It's the same old story in Chargers land. They have a super stacked team on paper. They're getting encouraging performances from the main stars in training camp. But as usual, the concern is if the Chargers will actually live up to their potential.
I don't think so.
Or if this season will be full of more classic Chargers moments.
I don't think so.
Number 8, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Last time's ranking 6. Losing Pro Bowl center Ryan Jensen for a significant amount of time is enough to move Tampa back a couple of spots. The Bucs had arguably the NFL's best O-line, but now they're without their 3 starting interior linemen from last season. On a more positive note, Chris Godwin's recovery is going very well, and even if he doesn't play week 1, he likely won't miss too much time. But man, we really can't help but worry about the state of the guys being asked to protect Tom Brady. Number 7, Baltimore Ravens. Last time's ranking.
Damn, they're
7.
still the same
J.K.
too.
Dobbins
They didn't
is
even
off the
shoot up.
QB list,
They got
which is
J.K.
great
Dobbins
news.
back.
But as usual, the offense runs through Lamar Jackson. If he's healthy and producing up to his standards, the Ravens are a bona fide contender. Number 6, San Francisco 49ers. Last time's ranking 8.
They should went up. They went up. They should
Trey
go up.
Lance looks to be getting more and more comfortable and confident with the first team reps. Oh, and getting superstar wideout Deebo Samuel extended is a
Man,
massive
Deebo Samuel
win for the
down there,
Niners.
running back, too.
Might we see a 2018 Patrick Mahomes-like year from Lance? Stay tuned. Number 5, Los Angeles Rams.
Damn, so
Last
Trey
time's
Lance gonna be
ranking,
starting.
5.
Damn.
The Rams aren't concerned about Matthew Stafford's elbow injury, so I guess that's a sigh of relief for the defending champs. There is a lot of star power here, and the team added Bobby Wagner and Allen Robinson in free agency. We know how hard it is to win back-to-back titles, but the Rams are in better position than most previous defending champions. Number 4, Kansas City Chiefs. Last
Minus
time's
1,
ranking
damn.
3. 2022 7th-round pick Asante
They did lose
Pacheco has stood
Tyreek.
out with a tremendous training camp showing. Might that push 2020 first-rounder Clyde Edwards-Helaire out of the starting lineup? That is going to be an enticing storyline to follow. The vibes are pretty good in KC. The only real downer is the fact that they haven't been able to extend superstar offensive tackle Orlando Brown Jr. long-term. Number 3, Green Bay Packers.
That's on them.
Last time's ranking 4. Aaron Rodgers isn't one to hold back his thoughts, so when he's praising Green Bay's young receivers, you should listen. The Packers focused mostly on adding more strength to an already deep defense. It all adds up to Green Bay being the
Packers
team to
always
beat in
do
the
good.
NFC,
They just lose.
at least
They
for
just
now.
lose.
Number 2, Cincinnati Bengals.
Just
Last
lose,
time's
bro, to
ranking
be honest.
2. This team almost won a Super Bowl behind an O-line that allowed 70
Aaron Donald
sacks.
is the reason why
There
they
aren't
lost.
any legitimate weaknesses to worry about now that Cincy has Ted Karras, Lael Collins, and Alex Kappa leading a rebuilt unit. The Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase-led offense had some early growing pains last season, but they'll surely go off from the get-go in 2022. This team, like the Rams, shall easily overcome the so-called Super Bowl hangover.
That's true.
Number 1, Buffalo Bills. Last time's ranking 1. We all know what's at stake for a team
Pitch is
that
better.
could have won the Super Bowl last year.
Those butts! You could have gone to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's the past.
Buffalo is easily the most well-balanced team in football. Future Hall of Famer Von Miller and rookie lockdown corner Kyer Elam add more juice to the league's top D from a year ago. Oh, and All-Pro corner Tre'Davious White is back in business. It's your Super Bowl to lose, Buffalo. That's all we can say for
Damn.
now. But what changes would you make to our training camp edition of the NFL?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. We kind of worried about the Bills. I ain't worried about the Dolphins. We worried about the Bills. But hey, let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about the training camp power ratings. I'll see you guys in the next video.